Hello all, this is John with No H7 coming at you with a video. Today we're going to discuss refinishing military rifle stocks. Specifically we're going to talk about this Mosin Nagant. This is an M44, which is the carbine version. When I bought it, it had a pretty rough stock. Finish was splotchy and things like that. I'm going to roll in a picture of it before because I don't have it now. This is afterwards, and the two main ingredients of this is remove the finish with easy off oven cleaner, and we're going to apply a finish on it, and it's going to be linseed oil, boiled linseed oil. So this is easy off boiled linseed oil refinish on the stock, and let's get started. Okay, first application of the easy off. This has got lye in it, so wear gloves. Do it outside. Stand upwind of it. You don't want this stuff in your lungs, but just spray it on. I don't know if you can tell. It's starting to turn brown as it lifts the finish off. I'm going to let that soak for a little bit, and we're going to scrape it off. And I thought I had a plastic scraper down here. This is just a piece of plastic for my battery cover. As you can see, as I drag it across there, it's scraping off that old finish, coming off on a brown gunky crap. Alright, I'm going to put this camera down and scrape this as best I can so I don't have to do it one-handed. You get the idea though. Okay, that's after the first coat of easy off. It's taken off the first bit of shininess off, a little bit of the finish. We've got a couple more applications. Okay, this is an after shot. How she came out. A couple dings in it. Anyway, this is what she looks like now with all the finish removed, cosmoline out of it, and compare it to, this is the top handguard. You can see how much shinier it is and darker. Now this, from here, I'm going to take it out and rinse it off real good, get all that easy off out of the pores of the wood, scrub her down, probably get some more brown maybe overnight. Then we'll do some sanding. Once that water hits it, it's going to raise up the grain, get a little fuzzy, but then we'll just knock that off with some really fine sandpaper. Okay, there's the stock after the easy off treatment and rinsing it off in the sink. I didn't show you in the sink. You can do with a garden hose. There's just not enough light over there to do any justice, and I'm going to drag more lights over there to show you how to rinse off stuff. I'm sure you know how to do that. Anyway, rinse it off real good. Wiped it down with a towel. This is wet still, so this kind of gets you the idea of the color it's going to be. And what we're going to use for protectant once we let this dry is some mineral oil. So it shouldn't darken it a whole lot, maybe a little bit, but it'll give it a damp look. So I think it's going to come out nice. I like that color. It's a little bit lighter than the original finish that was on there, which was kind of a reddish color. This will be more of a, well, it'll be still have some red in it, but just not quite so much. Okay, this is the stock after it's dried overnight. You can see that it is lightened up quite a bit. Inside the barrel channel and receiver channel, still a little bit dark, but that's not a problem. Anyway, it's lightened up quite a bit. Once we get this just sanded down a little bit, get some of that fuzz off there, and get some finish on there, it'll darken up. I think it's going to look really nice when we're done. Okay, this is after light sanding with some fine sandpaper. You just want to get the fuzz off of it. You don't want to change any lines or anything like that. And then this is this side here, first coat of my linseed oil, boiled linseed oil. Like the smell of it, and it also does darken it up just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that there. That's just, the side I've applied it on, and that's the side that's dry. You can see that it's quite a bit drier on there. Got a little bit of a more golden color to it. And I'm going to put one coat on. You let it soak in, come back, rub it in, put another coat on. I'm probably going to put as many as I can here before I get tired of it. Probably do at least 3 to 5 or so. We'll see what it looks like. I'm just going to get a little bit on the towel here and then start rubbing it in. Whoops, bump the tripod there. Rubbing it in. Let's get a little more on this cloth. The more you rub it, the more even it will become. Darkens it up just a little bit. Yeah, once I got this, looks like they did a repair back here on the back. I filled it. Must have been a low spot or a soft spot in the wood. We also, once I got the old finish off, I have a repair up here. They patched in a piece. No big deal. It's military. They did that. Okay, this is after the first overnight coat, or first coat of the linseed oil. It's dry. I'm going to probably rub it down a little bit, and maybe just a really super light sand, and we're going to keep putting layers on. Okay, this is after I've done 3 coats of the linseed oil. Now I did put it back together because I want to take it to the range. I want to do some shooting with it. I can always take it back apart and do some more coats of linseed oil on it. Certainly that's my plan. But as you can see, it looks pretty good, I think. It's lightened up the stock. It's brought out the grain in there. I didn't realize there was such a nice grain in this rifle before I started. And I think it's improved the looks. Hasn't really changed the usefulness of it. Still a quite useful rifle. It's still in factory original specs. Just the finish has changed. Doesn't have that whatever color they made them all. They made them all reddish color. I think it made them pretty ugly, in my opinion. That's the refinish on the stock for my Mosin. It can be used for other military surplus rifles. I've done a similar thing on one of my Enfields, Lee Enfields. Worked out pretty good for me. Makes for a nice looking stock. Still is doesn't alter the finish a great deal, but I think it does improve it. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Comments are always welcome. And share. Alright, this is John with No H7 signing out. Everybody stay safe. Thanks.